Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your short and sweet messages and predictions for the month of July. But do remember that this could be energy that's already in and around you or could be coming in a bit later, even just outside of July at times, because time is fluid. Also, this can be watched for your Scorpio sun, your Scorpio moon, or your Scorpio rising, or even if you have your Venus in Scorpio, you can look at this from a relationship perspective, from platonic to romantic. But let's get right into what energy is coming in and around you. Okay. Ease. Ooh, well, I like that. Anytime ease comes in, that's a good message. It says, it's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. So there's a mantra you may want to repeat, okay? So right there, Scorpio, is something for you, but let's get a tarot to go with that. In what area, what situation, event, person is coming in? The Hermit. Okay, so something could be coming up for you. I feel like it's more like a situation or event. Something that's going to want to cause you to run away. Okay, something that's going to cause you to want to just, take off and maybe hermit away somewhere for a little while. Okay, but I feel, okay, I'm going to say this because when it happens, I have to say it. There could be two messages here, okay, which doesn't happen all the time. So I feel like with this situation or event that happens, or this person that, it could even be a person coming in, maybe someone from the past is coming back and you want to hide, literally. You're like, I do not want to deal with that person because I know that it doesn't serve my highest good, right? I know that they're not bringing in anything good for me. Okay, there's nothing easy about this person, all right? So I'm going to duck out for a little while. That could be for some of you. For others, I want to say the message could be that you need to go and hermit away, all right? Because there's something that you need to know, okay? And this, you want to be able to receive. Well, one of the easiest ways to receive is when we are in a quiet space or in a sacred space, or in solitude or in meditation, or, planning to go out somewhere on your own and be outside in nature so that you can open up. All right. So that you're grounded, you can open up, Scorpio, and you can receive in messages. But I feel like this is something that you need to do on your own. So for example, if you normally are with a group of, like you have a social circle or a women's group or a circle in general that you go to where maybe you do religious stuff or spiritual studies, whatever it is, and maybe you all meditate or pray together, I feel like this is something that you need to do on your own. So there's going to be something coming in and around where it's not going to be a group effort for you. This is something that you're going to need to do on your own. No partner, no friends, no family, no group, because there's something that you need to learn, that you need to tap into. Okay, there's maybe something in your life that you need to review and reflect upon. And it's not going to be with a group. It's something you need to do on your own. Okay. Let's look now at maybe what do you need to be aware of to navigate this energy. Okay, so like I said, there's two stories there. For some of you, this could be your message. There's also going to be two other little piles here, all right? They may all tie together for you. Each one may mean something, or you may find that just one or two means something, okay? So that could be a message individually for some of you. Let's get next. The wishing tree. Okay, I love this. My wishes grow big like a tree. But here's the interesting thing. More so than what it says, although that could resonate with you in some way. Look. This is sitting. I said you may need to go out and sit in nature. because that's where the magic's going to happen. Okay. You know how they always like to say that, no, that's where the magic happens. That's where you are going to find your peace, your solitude, so that you can receive in what it is that you need to learn, know about, however that is for you in whatever area of your life. But very interesting. So how do they want you to navigate it? They want you, I'm going to say for some of you, it's important that you get out into nature. You know, like some people just like to go sit. When I say out in nature, I don't mean you need to be hiking or walking along the, you know, the lake promenade or whatever it is. No, not, I mean, maybe that's what you like to do. For some of you, and for some of you, you might not have outdoor space, but if you have your own outdoor space, it could just be going and sitting in your backyard and listening to the bees, to the birds, you know, to the little chipmunks and squirrels chattering. That may be your nature, okay? But whatever this is, they want you to start doing it now, okay? They don't want you to delay on this, all right? So when that energy comes in and around and you're like, oh, I remember the reading, now is the time for you to start, okay? There's no, this is a speedy card here. So for me, that means, you know what? It's not like time is of the essence, but kind of like it's not to pressure you because they never want to do that, but it is to let you know the sooner you start, the better. Okay. So there you go, Scorpio. Now, oh, this card just come out and that's just further advice and guidance. Homeward. Okay, do you see this? She's standing in her door of her home, looking out into nature, out into her backyard. Take yourself out on a date. Just you and the birds, you and the squirrels, you and the bees, right? It's exactly what we were just talking about. This is very important for some of you hearing this message. You get your coffee, your tea, whatever you like to have a hot drink of, okay? Or maybe it's it's an iced tea, I don't know. But you take yourself out, and there's the card. Oh, my heavens. 2 came out, but look, the Chariot. Hello, you need to get moving. Again, that another movement card. And 2 of Swords. This is a choice. You know what? As always, and I feel I need to say this, you can choose to do it or you can choose not to. I feel like the path that they would love you to go down would be taking that time out, in nature preferably, and really getting clear about things. And again, different people, different messages, right? And for some of you, like I said, this could be a person coming back where you don't want to receive them in because they're not an easy person to be around. You may need to just remove yourself. It happens. Look, a lot of family reunions, and it's summer, picnics, friend groups, social circles, an old reunion. It could be anything like that where you just might be, you know what? I just know that person or that group of people are not good for me. I may need to bow out, okay? So that could be for some of you as well. But these are your overall messages. Let me get, you know, the 2 of Swords is a crossroads. So again, you either can go down the path of finding the answers, or you can stay exactly where you are and do nothing. And that's the message that Spirit loves to give out sometimes to people. And Scorpio, we can handle that message. You either do it or you don't, right? It's just the way it is. I am grounded and creative. Perfect. So nothing like getting out into nature to ground yourself, especially if you walk in your bare feet on the grass. Hug a tree. And don't think I'm crazy for saying that. You know what? It makes a difference, okay? Bird perched. I seriously, I can't. Waiting for news, package, letter. That can mean something to you, okay? Maybe you're waiting on something. Do you know what I'm reading that as? There's another bird out in nature, and you're going to go out and sit there or walk, whatever you choose to do. And that's where you're going to receive in your news. Okay. But for some of you, this can literally also be, because I believe cards come out for a reason, that maybe you are waiting on something. It's on its way. Okay. And it's of something of importance. you know, we order from Amazon all the time. That's not what I'm talking about. This would be something of importance that you're waiting to hear about. Okay, Scorpio, last one's Axe. Forces working against you. I feel like that could be the group or the person over here, right? But it also can be us working against ourselves. Remember, I said you have a choice here. I'm going to put that there. You have a choice. You either make the choice to get out and do the work, or you don't. Hammock, also something in a backyard, okay, Scorpio. Taking a vacation physically or mentally. That could definitely be a message for some of you on its own, but I also think this is getting out a mental break. That's what meditation, that's what sitting quietly is, okay? That's what sitting out and praying is. You are disconnecting mentally and connecting directly to spirit, God, source, universe, whomever it is for you. Maybe you have a hammock in your backyard that you can go and lay in to do this. It'll be different for everyone, but I hope you enjoyed these messages, Scorpio. Remember, you can always go back and look at other other videos, whether they are for you or not. If you're called to watch them, then watch them. You know what? We need to get as much advice and guidance from spirit, you know, as we can. They're there for us. So by all means do that. If not, I'll see you in the next reading.